all you need. You like a lunch or shit. Goodness fingers. Oh no, it's in my jacket. Did you rug it for you? Who would you miss? Oh, shit, double shit. Hey-ya, hey-ya. Oh, area. Easily be. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Okay, start. Stream, we're going, 7 minutes. Nobody. If I get somebody in there. Just fucking do that. Okay, so here, here. Wait. Oh, cool. Nice. Fucking there. Now would be the time to pay attention. Anybody else? I think that's enough fucking people. If we get more than just Dougie showing up, I'd be fucking ecstatic. Probably not. Be Dougie going. Fucking retard. Perfect. Oh fuck, that's the exact effect I wanted to fucking do. Yes. Dougie not so fresh. Dougie stale. Already Dougie stale. Oh. La, la, la. Man. I think we're ready to go. Hopefully not. Hopefully it comes in. I need someone to tell me there's ticking noises. I should say it's all a big scam anyway. Just like everything. Things do get done. I know I'm risking it all. There. It's like super slightly cut off. Wowie zowie. You know it's ticking now. Well, let's see if I can get it going through the playback. Ticking noise. Okay, so we're still good there. Assume says. Assume questions. Oh, for poop's sakes. I'll restart the stream. Ah, fuck it. Restart the game at least. I mean, fucking goddamn it. It'd be more intelligent if they put the two options of continue and start brand new game further apart. Like in between, on, you know, have something in between those two options so it isn't like a misclick and then you're fucking forced into watching a new game. Resetting the system. Let me guess, they ain't gonna pop up for that screen. Fuck you. Stupid ass weird bullshit. Alright. Damn it. Never gonna be satisfied. That's better. That's pretty good. Let's see what's all this. Damn it. Controls pop. I don't know. Display some original settings. So, this is Okami, part 22. I'm out there. There. Okay. Oh, where's the ball? Where's the fucking bear? This fucking Mhm. Cute. What the fuck? It's only smaller animals. Maybe that's interesting. Semickle. Semickle says, "Halt, who goes there? This is the house of the village elder. If you need something from the elder, you must go through me. I'm Semickle, top warrior of the Oina tribe warrior Semickle." Assume says, "Sheesh, who does this guy think he is? Well, at least we finally meet someone from the village. So what are you doing standing around in the middle of a blizzard?" Semickle asks, That grating voice. "Is that you, Assoon? What in the world are you doing with that strange white wolf?" Assoon answers, "That's none of your business, pal. Anyway, what's with this village being a total mess? It's true demons have taken over Izofuji?" Semickle says, "You must have been gone for some time if you don't know that. Save your questions for when you get back to your own village. That is, of course, if it hasn't already been buried by snow. Oh, take that suspicious wolf with you." Assoon says, "Why, you little... We're not done talking to you. Let us into the chief's house now." Semickle replies, "No, you may not pass. We normally don't even let strangers into the village, and I've been told the villagers not to let anyone of them into their houses. They will obey me, for I am Semickle, chief of the Whipper. Now be on your way." "Hold on a sec," Assoon says. "You, chief, what happened to the old man Camus? He didn't buy the farm, did he?" Semickle replies, "Fool, of course he's still alive, but he's been greatly weakened by battling demons. Now they're hideous monsters trying to finish him off. Since only the Elder's volcanic incantation can foil their plans, that is why I became chief of the village. I must protect the Elder from monsters lurking around every corner. Now be on your way. I sense extraordinary power in you, White Wolf, but if you do not heed my warning, I'll devour you where you stand. Be on your way." "Stubborn as a mule, I see," Assoon says. "Come on, Amy. I've had it with this village. Let us by, Semickle. You want us to make you?" Yeah, okay. It just repeats. Semickle says, "Be gone at once." Assoon says, "This path leads to Izofuji, a pair of sacred mountains. But bet the gate is shut tight to keep the demons out." Nice. Assun says, no good. This door won't budge. Assun says, hey, Amy, come on, we got better things to do. Nice physics. Okay. Kai says, hey, wait. Assun says, hmm? Ow, fuck. Are you serious? Ugh. Stupid ass dry weather. Splitting my fucking lip trying to speak all this bullshit. Blah. Okay, so Kai says, hey guys, wait up. Assun says, well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages. Kai responds, Assun, is that you? I thought I've heard you talking to Simical. Assun says, I just thought I'd come back and try and see how things are after my trip. I can't believe what's happened to this village since I've been gone. And that Semical still as stubborn as ever. When did he become chief? Kai says, well, a lot's happened since the past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come to my place and rest? And bring your white wolf, too. Kai says, at least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It really has been ages, hasn't it, Asun? And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. Mm-hmm. Oina girl Kai. Asun says, here's a matter, Asun, otherwise known as No Bath Amy. Now let's cut to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. Kamui? And what the heck brought that on? Kai responds, no one knows for certain. Kai continues, those twin demons, Lechku and Nechku, they were sealed away by the brave Oina heroes years and years ago, and they have been enshrined at the Wawa, Wa, Wawaku? Wawaku shrine ever since. Then one day they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Kai said, Kamui set out for the shrine at top of Izofuji to pacify them, but they nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil. Simical managed to get them just in time, get to him just in time and bring him back. Then they got even more violent. and turned Izo Fuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Semical trying to protect the village, and Kimu recovers. But there's nothing we can do against those demons, Isun replies. You really are in a fix if an old man Kimu's prayers don't work. Kai responds. That day, before the demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Field to the south. On that fateful day, Kimu declared that the evil force from the south has made its way here into Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the land of the hidden darkness, and the legend says that all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. Oh, my nose is itchy. Um, a black shadow passed overhead from the south recently and vanished into Wawaku's shrine as if it was to be swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then, Asun says. Kai, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kutoni? I saw him with it outside the village. How can an old man Kamui let him take it of all times like this? Kai says, Oh, you met Oki? He left here with our sacred sword the morning after it started. Kai says as soon as Simiko was chosen to take Camus' place as chief, Oki just took the powerful sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to get it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword, Asun asks. He didn't even ask for permission. Kai responds, Well, everybody admits Oki's a great warrior, even Semikal does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by yourself. I just don't know why he did it now of all times. Asun responds, One last thing, Kai. It's about Semikal. He seems awfully nervous about protecting that old man, Kimu. It's of course of Oki, isn't it? Kai responds, Well, everyone's angry over Oki for taking the sword like he did. But you see, when Semikal would never say it, but he believes it in Oki more than anyone else. He convinced Oki will come back and help the village. Asun responds, So then why did he have to snap at us like that? He even turned Furball here to get. He even told Furball to get lost. Kai, ellipses. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Laika went missing. Asun asks, Laika? As in Laika, your. Kai responds, That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and the surrounding area, but we couldn't find her. She just vanished. Not poor little Lika. Lika. Lika Lika. 2. Why would these demons want to mess with a little girl like that? Kai responds, We don't know for sure if the demons are behind the disappearance, but they would certainly have a reason to seek her out. You see, Laika holds the fate of the entire village in her hands. As soon as the entire village, Kai responds, Oh, that was Kimu's howl. He's calling to you soon. He summons you both. So now we gotta run back up the hill. Oh, that's right. Asun says, No good, these doors won't budge. storky storks. Fish. Fucking fish. Can I leave? Assun says, hey, where do you think you're going, Furball? We better go see Camus before he kicks the bucket. Oh, that's nice. Camus says ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. Assun says ellipses. Assun continues. This is the village elder, old man Camus, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. Ellipses. How many times did Gramps here tan my hide? Bah, there is no time to be dredging up the past. Camus says, grr. Who was bad mouthing me? That looks like some hides need to be tanned. Assun said, okay, Camus says, What happened? Was that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Assun replies, sheesh, old man snooze a lot, tans his hides in his sleep too? Camus says, why isn't that little Assun? So that's I wasn't dreaming. Whipker, village elder Camus. Camus continues, I thought I heard Simickle talking about to someone outside. I must say, Assun, you've grown. I'm barely at all since I saw you last. Assun replies, I'll put a cork in it, Gramps. Did you summon us just so you wanted someone to clobber? Camus responds, ah, yes. Let us get down to business, eh? It is the white wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister, Ulika, has gone missing. Assun says, yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the same time the demons started running amok. Camus responds, that's right. And her disappearance threatens the very existence of this village. Assun says, Kai said something like that too. I can't see why we'd be worried, but don't you think it's a bit exaggerated? Camus responds, no, we're not exaggerating. Besides, you have been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Camus continues, Lika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui. Isun responds, huh? Are you saying Lika's power can defeat those demons? Camus responds, not exactly. There is another reason we need her power. It is for Izofuji, the protector deity Kamui. Izofuji, Isun questions. Kamui continues. As you know, Izufuji is formed to two active volcanoes. Kumu says, each year I recite the volcanic incantation that triggers an eruption that warms this frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's power has plunged Izufuji into the icy slumber day by day. Kamui grows weaker and weaker and colder. If we don't have Lika recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Isun responds, why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, Gramps? Kamui says, I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard. Isun says, any idea where Lika could be? Kamui responds, that's the problem. We've searched high and low for that girl with no luck. Still, there is one place we have yet to look. Isun asks, where? Kamui responds, Yoshpet? Yoshpet. The mysterious forest of deception. Iskun says, gulp. Kumui continues. I caught a faint whiff of like emanating from Yoshpet. After all, I do have the keenest nose in all of the Uina tribe. I must suspect she could be somewhere around on your map. I'd like to conduct a thorough search of that forest. Isun responds, You gotta be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole. Kumui says, Oh, White Wolf, you are our last hope. Isun says, Not me. Kamui returns, Chief Sumiko must remain here to protect the villagers, and Okai has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only hope we got left. Isun responds, Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Kumu says, Don't mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson markings, that divine instrument, that is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That is now known far and wide, even in the distant land of Kamui. But I've never dreamed of the legendary wolf yet lives. Isun responds, actually there is. Here he is. Shiranui, please, you must help us. Alika must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg of you, you must find Alika. I warned the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I will make a special exception for you, and I will open the villagers' far gate that leads into Leo Chi Lake. Leo Chi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out. Buy fucking items again. Oh, there it is. This is where that stubborn ox, Chief Simical, lives. This is where Kai and Lika live. Lika. Ottermask says, Woohoo! I've been playing in the snow and trying to make a big snowball. It got bigger and bigger than I planned, though. All the grown-ups complain about the snow, but we kids love being outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is. Why don't you try making a big snowball too, Wolfie? I'm only a kid, so that makes the biggest I can manage. But if you make a bigger one, so you should be able to do better. Just keep rolling that one there. Make it really, really huge. This is like Katamari Damacy. Damacy! Damn it. Did you bite it? I barely control it. Where am I supposed to get this stupid thing? Oh my gosh. Fuck, 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 don't go there. How big am I supposed to get this bitch? Pretty big. Fucking slut. Oh my gosh. Good enough or not? Oh my gosh. Please let it end. Is that good enough for? Keep. Oh, you stupid asshole. If you roll on and then it rolls really fast, make it a bigger one so you make it huge. Fucking shithead. Hate you. Ah. It would be so bad if I didn't keep slipping off the goddamn snowball. Total gutter slut. You fuck. Fuck, if I can get going at least. This is driving me mad. What the fuck? When does it end? Wait. Big enough? Oh my gosh, I'm glad no one's watching me do this stupid shit. This stupid little bastard's probably just gonna give me a fucking piece of a talisman or something. Talisman chunk. Okay, now I can't see where the fuck I'm going at all. Is that big enough for you? Okay, so it goes, woohoo! You did it, Wolfie. I've never seen such a snowball so huge. I can't believe you got it so big. It's almost scary, but really cool too. You're definitely a snowball king of Kamui now. Get the experience. First hole digging king, now snowball king. Boy, you sure have a bunch of silly titles. You wonder. Never had. Mm. This candy makes me feel better. This stupid situation. There we go. Merchant. Brr, it's freezing, Merchant says. Kamui's a big mess ever since those demons went berserk. Villagers have been slaughtered. Poor Lika's been kidnapped. Body and soul alike have been frozen solid. But you, the village elder, has welcomed you as a guest. You'll want us to seize this opportunity to do a bit of shopping, huh? Mm-hmm. Nice. Hopefully those are a stronger weapon. Mm. Huh? That's all right. Mm. No. Bears. Where are those fucking cranes? Oh, I fucking love jelly beans. Assoon says, got that furball? People in this icy land keep their doors closed for obvious reasons. Sea Lion Mask says, Brr, it's getting colder by the day. We'll all be blocks of ice before the long if this carries on. What a horrible time for Lika to go missing. Surely she didn't really go into that forest. But if she did, there's nothing we can do to help her. I hope, yeah, okay. I bet you wouldn't go near that place, would you, Wolf? Half step here. Oh, got Oh, dang. Oh, excuse me. Ah, that's a good one. Oh. 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 No. My flesh sucks. It sucks real bad. Oh, yeah. Peck, peck. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. That was a sour one. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, scratch me there. Oh. Mm. Assun says, "This is the altar where the sacred sword Katone was enshrined. That's why they come here to pray to the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword isn't here now. The altar is also dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It is said the Ark has been frozen in Yochi Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it from there from the frozen lake. It is the Ark of the Yamato, Izufuji, and the Ark of Yamato. This is a very sacred place for the Oina tribe." No. Mm. Damn it, stop. Oh, that's the lowest point. Hmm. That has been an hour. Yeah, it's forest raccoons. Wow. Just for experience points anyway. Hmm. There we go. Assume says this is a Foon gate. Solely Foon. You must pass through it to reach the Wawaku terminal. But they keep the gate shut tight to prevent unwanted visitors. Oops. Tuskel says, "I know who you are. Yes, That divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary White Wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea too, Kamui. Guess it really resonates with the Oina, cause they're so spiritual. Oh, Isun, it's been quite a while, so you're still alive. Oina Shaman Tuskul. Isun says, heh, I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Tuskul continues, well, I'm glad to see you're safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Isun replies, yeah, I've heard about all that. So what's up with those demons coming back? And where the heck's Lika? Tuskul responds, the demons have shut themselves up in Izofuji's Wawaku shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging throughout Kamui. We're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to the Afun Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Kemu noticed that it was all well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern island. We both felt evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Isun says, Southern land? Oh, she must mean Nippon. In other words, it's our fault. Tuskul says, there have been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all of this havoc in Nippon has its root in Laochi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the fount of Fuji, the foot of Fuji. Tuskul continues. There is a large lake called Laochi at the foot of Fuji. I think the reason Kamui is called to the birthplace of evil, it's because of the Ark of the Yamato. Let's see, that rests in that lake, Asun responds. The Ark of Yamato? Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It's said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. Asun continues, my grandpa used to tell me that story. Long ago, in the days of myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Laochi Lake. The celestial plane in the land above, where the gods dwell. The gods are known as celestials there. The ark of the celestials were on came crashing down in the land. Asun continues, it was as if being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one, they were consumed till all the celestials were dead. Asun says, once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the lands. The world hasn't been safe since. It's said that the monsters still rise from the lake's depths. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. Asun says, that's all I know about. Tuskul responds, I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving celestial of the Ark. Tuskul continues, the Ark fell to this world from the celestial plane. It was full of monsters which killed the Celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. Tuskul continues, he managed to escape from that hell that Ark had become. He had fled, going into hiding somewhere in the world. Asun says, first time I've heard that. Tuskul continues, they say the reason that the monsters still emerge from the lake at Laochi Lake is that the ruler of the darkness is still searching for that man. Asun asks, ruler of darkness, does he have a name? Tuskul says, it's all just a legend. No one knows for true or not. No one is even set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. For sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamui, I believe it's all the dark. It's all because of the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. Ellipses. Hmm? I apologize for chattering so much. Now, if you've come all this way, I assume that you want to have Camu's position or permission. I speak of the permission to enter Yoshpet, the fountain forest of confusion. Assume says ellipses. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Amy, here's another story. Tuskel continues. The entrance to the forest is sealed with the Oina crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I can break the seal, but if Elders has ordered your entry, I must comply. Shiranui, you must save Oina amulet. You may have the Oina amulet. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Sewa Prolo? Sewa Prolo. The Oina amulet. Sura Prolo. Quid pro quo. With that amulet, you can pass by the Oina crest unhindered, and you can proceed into Joshpet. If the elder has deemed it right, then there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find Lika. Find her before it's too late. And if Kamui freezes over, and okay, yeah. Okay, well that's a good place to stop for today. There we go. Okay, that concludes part 22. Going to be playing part 23 around the same time tomorrow. Okay.